first, get you some white vinegar. It can be the cheap stuff, it doesn't really matter. I like to fill a 5-gallon bucket up with really hot water and let my vinegar sit in there to increase the temperature. Second, when I get done, I'm going to take that and dump it into my little $10 Home Depot sprayer. It's a 50-50 solution with vinegar and hot water. While you're waiting for that to warm up, go into the spot that you want to scrape and take something like a big floor scraper and rough this up as good as you can. Knock off as many big popcorn chunks as you can. What that does, it breaks off some of the latex, and when you spray the solution up onto the popcorn, it allows it to kind of soak underneath that latex. That latex paint will end up coming off like a sheet of wallpaper, and it kind of almost looks like Swiss cheese because it's got a bunch of little holes in it from the popcorn you knock off. But I like to do it like you're spreading a yard. Go this way, all the way across the room, and then change sideways. Go this way, all the way across the room. That way you've gotten it all twice pretty good. If you miss any spots, you'll be able to tell really quickly because the mixture won't absorb into the ceiling, and it'll be really hard scraping. One tip I like to use is to get around the edge really good. You can see I'm just kind of breaking it back right there. I found that right around the edges is the hardest spot, and I think it's because I wasn't raking it good enough for it to come off easily. Okay, I just got my initial scrape done that I do with my big floor scraper. You can see it doesn't take very much off. I mean, there are some pieces on the ground that look like you had a real light dusting of snow, but not very much. I don't know if you can really tell. But the ceiling is real shiny, and you can kind of see where some chunks have busted off, and you can tell that solution can kind of get up in there now. So here's my mixture in my HDX sprayer, and that's just 50-50 vinegar and water. I do like to wear flip-flops in here because when this gets all wet, it sticks to your shoes and you track it everywhere. What I do is I take my flip-flops off and switch to a clean pair when I go out the door. But what you do now is just simply spray the whole entire top until you get really good coverage. So I can't get my camera to switch back around, but essentially you're just going to wet it all down. Do it real diligently. Try to make sure you don't miss any. I like to work in about 3-foot sections. I'll go all the way across the room working in a 3-foot section. And then back until I get all the way back to 3 feet. If this stuff drips, it's fine. But what you're going to do is you're going to do the whole entire ceiling like that. You're going to let it sit for about 15 minutes to soak in, and you're going to do it again. After your second time of soaking it and allowing about 15 minutes in between, just climb up and check it. See what it looks like. See how that's kind of mushy? It's coming off now. Let's see this here. See that latex paint? That's all latex paint right there. You can see it just comes off in sheets. And then the popcorn underneath it just scrapes right off really easily.